Hello everybody, Excalibur here, and I have a package that I just got from the wonderful Mr. Eduardo Baraf, part of a Kickstarter that he did a while ago. I'm going to open this up with a pair of scissors. I seem to have left the knife of face maiming and the tweezers of mass destruction upstairs, and I didn't want to go back upstairs and get them. So I'm going to very carefully clip along this perforated edge here and see what we can get out. Trying very hard not to damage or destroy the box. 3. Okay, here we go. And ooh, wonderful, wonderful. Now the box is now open. And here we are. Ooh! And we get Heroes and Tricks. A nice little advertisement. We're going to have to take a look at that on Facebook and see what this is all about. So if you go to facebook.com/Heroes and Tricks, you'll find out more about this. Alright. Now, the camera is a little bit farther away than normal because I want a little bit of space. So here we are. Here's the main box. The Siblings Trouble Backyard Adventures by Eduardo Baraf and Kim Robinson and Andy Ashcraft. Now, there have been some reports that the boxes have been damaged on the corners, so we're going to take a look at this nice and gently. So let's go ahead and break through this. And have to use the scissors of wandering death here because, well, I am so wonderfully coordinated. I'd probably cut off my finger before I cut this plastic. So careful, careful, careful. Let's get this box open. Comes already plastic wrapped, like we bought it in the store. How wonderful is that? It's wonderful. And we'll just discard the plastic right over there. There we go. Get that out of the way. And we'll put this over here. We'll flip it over so you can see the larger card just for the fun of it. So here we are. It's got nice UV coating on the main graphics, and it's supposed to be set up so that you can put it right in a bookshelf. We have it's 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and higher, and it's supposed to take 30 minutes. It's a first game series from Ed, and one of the things that I got this for was my 5-year-old son, and I do a lot of storytelling before bed, and I wanted to get this game to build a story deck. He and I put together the cards to make a story each night, and we'll have a build your own adventure kind of deal. So here we are. Here's the clasp up front. We're going to open this up. It's a magnetic seal. Very, very nice. I wish I had the money to back the deluxe version, but unfortunately I did not. It opens up and it looks like my box is intact. It is not ripped. Okay. So here we are. We've got the quick instructions right up here. That tells you what we have. Siblings Trouble Backyard Adventures. We have the adventure deck. Game ballots, tokens for 2-player games and 3 and 4-player games. And several graphics. This has custom dice and everything. Here's the wonderful rule book that I've seen so much on Twitter and Facebook. It is very, very clear to read. Very nice text. High quality glossy paper. And goes through each part of the game. Location cards, encounters, treasures, game tokens, and playing again. Ooh, looks like I've got some manufacturer bend damage on the rule book. Guess you can't have it all wonderful all the time. So and then the search is on, and we go through, and it looks like an example of play. Yep, that's right. And then we're done. The journey home and everything. Storytelling 101. Start with where you are. What's your problem? How do you feel about that? The solution, everything as a result of that. This was a very successful Kickstarter, by the way. There was a lot of stretch goals that were met. And we have Backyard Adventures. Welcome to the Siblings Trouble. It's a nice thank you note from Ed, Kim, and Andy. And it's just one-sided. Here we are, the tokens. These are nice. They are the black core, very, very firm tokens, very nice quality. They don't bend very easily at all. And I'm just going to pop that right back into the sprue, and we'll pull it out. So we've got all these guys here. I'm going to be doing a component count to make sure that we have all the counters and cards. So let's see here. We should have 30 tokens, 4 trouble dice, 1 search die, and 1 treasure die. So there's a treasure die, there's a trouble die, and then the search die, and then the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 trouble dice. We'll pull these out and take a look at them in a moment. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3, 15, and 15. So we have all the tokens. It would have been nice to see a breakdown of how many tokens you're supposed to have, just in case, for instance, somebody got 2 of these sheets or 2 of these sheets, they'd be missing all of these tokens. So, and that's something you might want to think about, is breaking down the components so that you know exactly what is what. That would be a wonderful thing to have. But I think we have all the tokens. We'll find out. I'll find out later. I can ask him on Facebook, email, or whatnot. Let's see here. Just a little note. Ed and I have done some collaboration with video reviews, his Edo's reviews and stuff like that online. We talk a lot on Twitter and sometimes on Facebook. So we do a lot of interaction. I did back this game on Kickstarter. It was not a gift or anything like that. So just so you're aware, and it's all out there, this is something that I backed and was not given. So we're going to take a look at the dice before we open up the cards and take a look at them. The tray, by the way, is very nice. It is it's a nice, it's not flimsy plastic at all. It's pretty thick. And it's meant to easily pull out the cards here. It's got a little divot down at the bottom here for your finger to fit in, so you can get your thumbnail in. Let me see if I can get a close up. There we go. As you can see, there's nice little finger depressions here, and right there is where you can reach in and grab the tokens very easily. The dice, you can actually reach down like this and get your fingers in there and get them. So this is a very well put together component case. Now here we go. This is these are the trouble dice, if I'm correct, because they've got the stars on them and the people in the slingshot and binoculars. So I'll go ahead and show you all the dice right here. So here's the blue die with the binoculars, and we've got 2, we've got a person, 3, 4, and 3. So it looks like there's 2 3s, yep, 2 3s, a 4, binoculars, a 2, and a person. So put that in there. Here's the purple die that comes with slingshot. Now these dice are color coordinated with the actual characters in the game, with the siblings, and the stars are all the same on each one. So there should be 2 3s. Well, there's 2 2s on this one actually. 2 2s, a 3, a 4, a person, and a slingshot. So I'm going to actually put the character's icon there. Here we go. Here's the red one. That's got, looks like fire. We've got a 2, a 5, a 1, and a 2. So this is a double. This is a 1, 2, 4, 5 die with person and a match, it looks like. And then here we go, the book, the knowledge one. So we've got 1, 5, 3, 3, and a book and a person. There we go. I'm going to go ahead. It could be a field guide or something like that. Then here's our treasure die. We've got the skull, a +1, a lock, a -1, a backpack. Well, there's 2 backpacks and There's a backpack, a lock, a -1, a +1, and a skull. So that's the treasure die, and this is the search die. So we've got a path, a T, looks like draw cards, backpack, a skull again. I'm not sure what that is. I'll find out more as I read along. I'm actually going to put it with the path up, just because. All right. So let's crack into these cards. I'm supposed to have 2 sets of character cards because of stretch goals and all that. We'll take a look and see what we have. Ooh. Get over there. Let's get over there. Okay, the cards, they're not linen finish, they're smooth finish, and they're pretty good. Oh, they smell like really nice cards though, but the artwork and layout is pretty nice. I am not seeing a lot of issues with these. Okay, so let's see here. Now there should be 30 path cards, 52 location cards, 34 treasure cards, 12 big secret cards, 12 journey home cards, 4 reference cards, and 4 character cards and 4 alternate character cards, and 4 blank character cards, and 1 home card. So the character cards are all the siblings, and of course the blank ones are so you can make your own siblings. So if you want to put your cousins and stuff in there. The Journey Home. You were watched. Unexpected help. So those are the Journey Home cards. And there's the reference cards. Oh, and here are the blank character cards. Let me get up close to the camera and we will show you all the cards here. So we have path cards here. At least I think that's what these are. Locations and path cards. So it looks like these are the path cards because they've got the banner over here on the left. So these are all location cards. You can see varying dice, various dice, and exclamation points. So set these aside here. There we go. And then we've got Adventure, whose symbol is the binoculars. And then Danger, who's risky, Mischief, who is fast hands, and Mayhem, who is tricky. Then we have Adventure again, but this time it's a female version, and Danger, who is female, so it's an alternate view. I'm going to bet the last 2 are boys. Yep, Mischief, fast hands, and Mayhem, tricky. Then we've got our blanks, where we can actually write our character name and put in a portrait. We have 4 of them. So you choose an available trouble die and use that sibling's special ability, or use any trouble die but create your own special ability. It's up to you and the other siblings to agree. It isn't too powerful for the game. Remember to take the matching player token as well. So there are player tokens. As you can see up here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 player tokens. All right, and here's the reference cards right there. All 4 of them. They are double-sided. And then the Journey Home cards, there should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. And then these are treasure cards. You can tell they're treasure cards because they actually have this little +1 down in the bottom. All right. This is not going to be a Let's Play or a Let's Learn video. It's going to be an unpacking, unboxing video. So, for now, that's all we're going to do. When I find out more about the game, I will look at doing maybe a Let's Play or something like that. Now, there's so many cards from the Kickstarter that this barely holds them. Now, imagine if you sleeve these things. This box would be inadequate beyond belief. So, that's a scary thing to think about. So here we are. We've got these with locks up there. And I think these are also location cards. Or path cards, maybe. I don't see... I think there might be locations. And And then we've got some monsters and stuff like that, like the fire ant and the Deinonychus and a couple other things. I will sort this out. You get to roll treasure for these monsters. So these are probably either path or location cards as well. I can't really remember. I didn't follow the production very much. I wanted to be very surprised by what I got, and I'm very pleased with the artwork. Oh, ha ha ha. They've got the big giant. The Iron Giant? Iron Giant, I think, is the name of him. There's a whole bunch of things here. The Atlantis portion. And I'm not sure what the big secrets are. Let's flip it over and take a look. Big secrets right here. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. Look at the backs of the cards. And then I think these are locations. This is the home card, and then these are location cards because you've got all the map stuff on the back. So far this has turned out to be a very, very nice looking game. I'm very pleased with the quality. The cards and printing are very nice. And while I'm talking to you, I'm going to punch these tokens to see how well they fit. If I recall correctly, Ed said that these fit nice and snug inside the box. We shall see. And they don't go above the box bottom, which is awesome. They were meant to fit in there. Alright, so there's that, and we will go ahead and punch these out really quick. We can actually put these in there. So I'm separating them out. And then we'll put in the treasure tokens. And then we've got these right here, which are the character tokens. There we go. Wow, they fit in really nice. And the cards are just barely in there. So we're probably going to have to leave the sprues in the game in order to do this. Well, thank you very much, Ed and the gang. I'm sorry, I always forget the other people. I know that Ed was part of it. And I think it's Ed, Kim, and Andy. There we go. Ed, Kim, and Andy, you guys rock. This game looks baller. I'm really going to enjoy using this for bedtime stories with my son. And hopefully, let's see here, will this actually fit in there now? Hopefully this will work. Oh yeah, sits up nicely. So, unboxing of The Siblings Trouble Backyard Adventures by Eduardo Baraf, Kim Robinson, and Andy Ashcraft.